What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here. Now, I apologize for yesterday. I came home super tired. I just knocked out, so I didn't get to document the trades from yesterday. So we'll be going into the trades from yesterday and also the trades from today. I actually broke one of my rules, so I'm gonna actually keep this going. So this is my trading rules. So I should make 2 trades max per day. I did 3 today. So I'm calling it that I broke 2 rules today. I made more than 2 trades, and I also traded on CPI. I'm realizing that I keep on losing on CPI day, so it's not even worth it to try and trade it. So I'm just not gonna trade it full stop. And as it comes to other red folder or high impact events, I'm not gonna trade them as well. Or if I see where I can't trade them or they're moving too violent for me to trade them, I'm just gonna take them out just like this. Just call it a day when I just relax, right? So let's look into the trades now. Let's start from the one that I had yesterday. So April 9th, you can see I had one trade on yesterday's candle that was at 10. Oh, so I actually had 2 trades. So this one was for the April 9 candle. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. These are included in the April 9 trade. So I had 1, 2, 3. So I actually had 3, so I broke my rule there. So let's just put them up. So despite me having a good day, I still broke my rule, and I shouldn't have actually made that profit now that I'm looking at it. So let's get there to April 8th. Let's find April 8th. So April 8th, I entered on the 6 p.m. candle. April 8th, 6 p.m. So we're looking for 20. Yeah. No, 18 actually. April 8th. So I entered on the 6 p.m. to the buy side. 6 p.m. to the buy side. What was my entry at? 18127.64. And then I got stopped out at 18109.5. I'll just use that because it will accurately reflect the amount that I lost. So I lost 25.40. When did I get stopped out? You can see I got stopped out on the next candle. It actually maps it out here. Same thing here. I lost on 1 hour later at the 7:56 candle. So as the market pushed down, it just knocked me out there. Even if I didn't get stopped out there, if I didn't take profit, well, if I didn't get stopped out, it would have been likely getting ticked out here on the 3 p.m., 3 a.m., or even the 6 a.m. So that would have probably happened. I entered on another sell side position now, and that was on the 9 o'clock candle. So let's find that. So that's 21 if we're looking at the 24-hour time, and I entered at 18103.02. Important to note that I lost $25 on the initial trade, so it's not a big loss. $25, I go for a risk of 20, 30, 40 if my account has more wiggle room. So I entered here at 18103, and then my stop loss was 18121.19. So I lost $32 on that trade. When did I get stopped out? This is saying 3 hours later at midnight. So you can see it reflected here on the 00 hour candle. That's where I got stopped out. Just look at this broken line here. This is exactly where I got stopped out for a loss of 32.71. Okay, moving on. So the next one, I entered another sell, entered it at 10 a.m. So I was looking to execute what they always call the ICT silver bullet model, or it's the time when you should be making a trade and you either are wrong or right. We can kind of build a understanding of where the market might go based off of that. So I entered here at 18163, and where the market might go based on previous price action, right? And then it can be like a manipulation. You get in on the manipulation, close it out on that same candle, and then go on about your day. So I entered here. I believe I had a stop loss of about 20, so 18175.6. You can actually see SL here. and then this is where I manually close it. I don't typically have take profits. It's probably something I should work on. Just put in take profits. So when I get hit there, and if I'm not paying attention to my phone, I'll actually get the profit that I'm looking for. So I actually close it out on the 11 candle. So this next candle over, when it looked like it was starting to pull back up, I close it out, and that was a profit of 177. And then let's get into my three losing trades today. All three were about $20. Well, you can see it here. All three were in the $20 range, right? So the first one I entered the buy side at 6 p.m. Typically, my go-to strategy just looking to hit it right off the open. But I mean, I shouldn't have expected good movement because we have CPI the next day. The market is very antsy when it comes to a CPI day. So I entered here at 18,187.56, and then I got stopped out at 18,174.76. And that one was a loss of 20.48. So 18,174.76, that's where I got stopped out at. When did I get stopped out? And this is saying 2 hours later. So if you actually zoom in here, you can see where the broken line shows you where I actually got tapped out at. If I didn't get tapped out there, I would have been able to take profits at around 3 a.m., which wouldn't be likely. So I probably would have gotten stopped out because this is 4 a.m., this is 5 a.m. And then you had a big sell off here. Then 6 a.m. became back up, and then you had a big sell off at 8 a.m. Right? At 10 a.m., I looked for a buy. So I was looking for an oversold setup, but then it was actually too late here. So I'm typically going for the 10 o'clock, but the reversal or the oversold setup actually happened at 9. So as soon as the 8:30 candle kind of got exhausted, 9 o'clock buyers step in, push back up the market. That's when I could have made some money on the buy. Looking at it now. So I entered here at 17,980.45. I got stopped out at 17,969.2. 17,969, 969, 969.2 for a loss of 20.25. So you can see I entered here, I got stopped out on the same candle within a minute. I mean, that one was painful because I could, like, what after I entered the trade, I had in my earpods, and then I could hear the notification of my stop loss getting hit. And when it gets hit so quickly, it doesn't feel good. It really, it burns. I'm not gonna lie, because it tells you that, like, you are dead wrong. There was no room for any error. And even the next one, you can see I got stopped out within the same minute, which is also extremely painful. And then what that kind of pushes you to want to do is kind of make more trades. But at that point, I had already known that I made too much trades for the day. I need to stop. Like, I have to stop. It's not worth it. Like, it was triggering my head to just say, stop, don't make any more trades. So I entered here. It pushed down. It was basically in a range for the rest of the day. So it pushed down, stopped me out. Same candle, same minute for 2016. So I lost about 60 today over the course of 3 days. So that's just showing me CPI is not worth it to trade. There might be some days where it's worth it to trade, but if you think about this, just look at this wick here. If you were to enter a short position, say here, on the close of the 7 candle, right? What would you have to do here? You would have had to have about $100 stop loss there. Granted, it could have been worth it. You'd have had $100 stop loss to make about $300, right? So it's not too bad. $100 stop loss to make 300 or 280. It's not that bad, but it's depending on how you want to risk it. Because you can risk 1,000 and make 2,800, but if you get stopped out and the market goes in your favor, that's where the real pain comes in, right? And then let's actually look at the watch list. I can't predict what yesterday was, but I'm just gonna actually move to the next day. So at April 10th, I'm not gonna document yesterday, but I can. All right, let's just do that. It's pretty pretty easy. So if you just put it to the daily, and you go to 449, and then 410. So we're gonna do both of them. It's pretty easy. If you move the chart to the daily price, you can actually see where it closed at technically on the daily. So if you move here, so you can see that Bitcoin closed at 69,138 yesterday. 69,138. I'm not gonna have I'm gonna have one. Yeah, I'm not gonna have thing on that today for that. So 69760 is for today. Tesla, what did Tesla do? So this is the daily. It's funny. It doesn't look like big moves on Tesla anymore. So we were at 176 yesterday. For Tesla today, we're at 171. So slightly moving down. It's looking like the market. I'm gonna actually pull up what the market had to say about rate cuts today. 7.43 on IMMR yesterday, and today we're at 7.34. Bitfarms, I'm pretty sure lower. It can't hold up. Like if the market is going lower, Bitfarms is gonna feel it more than the rest of the market. It's guaranteed. Like it's not holding up, and man, I'm happy I got out of the position. So this one, we're at 1.97. So they're just draining money from investors right now. I fucking hate this company, man. Because I don't know if they're just not doing anything right or they're literally a scam. Because they came out, Bitcoin mining, they're really pushing it, they're doing so good, and then it's like they just dumped as soon as everything started to take place right now. Nvidia, what are we seeing at Nvidia's level? So we have Nvidia at 851, 851 yesterday, and we have it at 870 today. AMD, AMD was at 170 yesterday. I hate AMD price action, bro. It's just so sloppy. It's not moving a lot, and then when it moves, it's like a big sell or some shit like that. SMCI, pretty sure it's gonna sell off. Just that exaggerated move. So we had SMCI at 904 yesterday. Wow, so closer to the lower end. And then now we're at 908. So it's actually pushing down. I'm just gonna group all of these. So we have Bitcoin lower than Monday for sure. Today is Wednesday. Bitcoin lower than Monday. Other stocks lower, I would say, like rest of the stocks. Yeah, stocks lower, but chips look like they are planning to move higher. That's basically the narrative that I'm seeing right now. I'm gonna keep updating this. I'll keep this up every video as well, looking at trading rules. So what are my rules? 2 trades max per day, as in if I lose two to stop, win one, stop. That's what I would want to say. And then what else? Risk 20 per trade, I would say. They usually have 1%, but I'm just going with a dollar value. 20, it's less than even 1% because I know that I can make 1% from the 20. But I'll actually look into that more. And as time goes on, I'll update these trading rules. Probably you can use it to kind of build your own. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Funding pips. What else with funding pips? If you look at this, you can see I lost 76 on Monday. I made 118 yesterday. and I lost 60 today, right? And these are two trades, and this is about three trades, if I'm not mistaken. Three trades here. On Wednesday, I made three trades, losing 60. And on Monday, I lost two trades, losing 76, right? But I'll see you in the next video. You can see my monthly here. All right, bye bye. Full transparent, huh?